Hello, do my little dance. Hello. What's up, my friends? How is everybody tonight? I hope that you're doing well. I'm very excited to share with you how to get organized and stop procrastinating. So, are any of my friends procrastinators? Do you feel overwhelmed? Do things start to feel heavy and then you just don't want to do them? You put them off. Maybe you do I'm just trying to show this up. Maybe you do what I used to do, which was go to TJ Maxx, right? So if I didn't want to do something, that's where I would go. What? Why can't I turn my thing? Okay. I would go to TJ Maxx. I'd go to Macy's. I would go and buy stuff. And that doesn't help you to get organized. I mean, you can buy bins and you can buy stuff, but I was just, I guess, would you say deflecting? I don't know if that's the proper word, but I would just go shopping. And what did that have me? I had tons of stuff, right? And then what happens when you have tons of stuff? You get overwhelmed. So now you're in this vicious cycle. So hello, Melissa. How are you? I'm glad you're here. Please share this out. If you're sharing it from my personal or my business page, if you share it from the group, they won't be able to see it unless they're in the group. Sorry, my fan is on beside me and I don't know what's wrong with it. It's making a weird noise. So anyway, I'm excited to be here. And if you haven't met before, my name is Erica. I'm practicing saying Erica, not Erica V, because I'm going to be Erica E from the V to the E. I always think I'm a rapper, right? So my name is Erica and I have over 35 years of business and sales experience. So I had a jewelry business when I was a teenager. I had a salon when I was 19. I had a Jamaican restaurant, Yaman, when I was 21. I sold cars and trucks. I sold weight loss. Let me see. What else did I do? I can't remember. But then I was in direct sales for the past 21 years. And now I teach entrepreneurs how to attract their ideal client to them and convert them into paying clients fast in a non-pushy manner, focused on service and blessing. But there's a big component that goes along with business or in life in general, and that is that we need to get organized and stop putting things off. Okay, so that's what I want to talk about. If you are watching me live, say what's up. Tell me, what area of the country are you in, or the world? I'm in Jamaica and I'm cold. I just made a little cup of tea. I am cold. My fan is on because I was afraid I'd get too hot because of the computer, but I think I need to get some gloves. I don't know what is going on here. I'm a little chilly. All right. So tell me where in the world you are and tell me if you have a business. What is your business, or are you getting ready to start one? So please comment below. So I will be doing a live drawing when we are done for some prizes that I'm going to talk about. And in order to be included, you must participate by typing. So that's how you get entries. All right. So let me ask some questions. So let's make this interactive. Otherwise, I feel like I'm just talking to myself, and I could have just stood in the bathroom in the mirror and talked to myself. All right. So do you have piles of paper anywhere? Yes or no? Do you have names of leads that you got maybe out and about? You wrote it on a receipt and a bubble gum wrapper. You threw it in the bottom of your purse. So you have vendor events. You've got out and about. You people that you want to reach out to. And are they in many different places? So let me know. Do you have that issue? I know that I have had that in the past until I came up with a system, which I'm going to share with you. Sorry, I keep touching my hair because the wind from the fan keeps blowing and it's annoying. All right. So do you have leads that you want to follow up with in many different places? What about order forms, or what happens when your customer calls you or your client and they're like, I want 24 waters, or I want that new skin cream, or I want you to come and walk my dog, or I want to buy some jewelry. Where is the record of that? Is it paper and digital? Is it digital only? Is it only paper? Like where is it? So tell me, type below, where do you have the information for your clients' orders? Where do you have your leads? Where is all of this right now? And maybe you're like, well, I don't want to tell you, Erica, because it's in the bottom of my purse, because it's in my office, because it's in a suitcase, because I'm getting ready to have a bonfire and throw it in there because I need to start off fresh. Like what, as we say in Jamaica, wagwan, like where is it? What's going on with it? Okay. So tell me, hello, Dwayna. Lovely to see you. So where are your leads? Where digital? All right, good job. All right, who has paper? I have paper and digital. I am a paper and digital girl. So I think it's very powerful to have both digital and a notebook. All right, digital. All right, good. All right, so I'm glad. So we're organized. We are organized. Where are the leads? So those are your order forms. Where are your leads? Where are the leads from the bridal event? Where's the leads from the back to school event? Where are the leads from the PTA? Where are the leads that the people that you have met out and about? Hello. And a file cabinet. Good job. You saw my filing system when you came to my house. It's bins. It's bins. They're labeled. So who has leads somewhere? Tell me. Or listen, if y'all don't have any leads, then you don't have a business. Then maybe that should be my topic for tomorrow night when I'm going to come live. So nobody has any leads. Is that what you're telling me? Or where are the leads? Or maybe you don't want to tell me that you don't know where the leads are. All right, we're just friends here. I'm here to help you. Remember, there's nothing that you can tell me that I probably have not experienced myself or have one of my clients experience. Okay, so nobody has leads. This is not a good thing. This is not a good thing. And Denise, I know that you have leads because you are the queen of going to vendor events. All right, she's got them in Excel, so she has them digitally. Hello, Tracy. All right, so we've got one person for digital for our leads. Nobody has been at the park, at the ball game, at Giant, at the grocery store, whatever, and got someone's name and wrote it on a piece of paper and put it in the bottom of the purse. No? All right. Anne said she has many leads there in my beauty biz hub. Yes, they're in your beauty biz hub. They're in your my beauty biz hub. I got to figure out how I can say that. Good job. I'm so proud of you. That's my new system. It's called yourbeautybizhub.com. Check it out. That one is designed for the beauty industry. And we have your travel biz hub that's getting ready to launch. All right. Joanna says leads are in a digital location and in a file box. All right. Good. And I've been a little slack on my follow-ups. All right, well, let the automation do that for you. Once you put them in, tag them, and let the automation go. You don't have to think about it. All right, so we've got leads in multiple places, guys, right? All right, okay. So, all right, and then Denise has the originals for backup. All right, good job. Okay, so why I'm asking this is because sometimes what we do is we go into our office and we say, I'm going to call these leads. And then we start getting a little worked up and, tell me if this has ever happened to anyone else, right? So maybe you got a babysitter, or you allotted the time that you're going to work, right? And now you go into your office and you're like, I'm going to call this stack, or I'm going to go on this Excel sheet and I'm going to message these people. And then all of a sudden you get a little nervous and you're like, oh, what if I messaged them before? I can't remember. I don't even know where I met these people. What am I going to say? I don't know what to do. When's the last time I followed up with them? And then you're unorganized in there. What happens is we stop and then we start looking around our office. Oh, maybe I should dust. Maybe I should put my shelves over here. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should go on Pinterest and figure out how I can just change the aesthetic. Those are the kind of things that happen when we don't have organization or a system. Okay, so for those of you who have all of those leads, your backup files, you have them. Are they organized? Maybe it's a rubber band and it's in it, and it says, this is from the Kennesaw, Georgia bridal fair on October 13th, 2022, right? So, and then that's what I did. Like I wrapped them up, I put them in my system and my automation, but I had them in there and I had them labeled. So, and I also knew when I was following up, I moved them through my system. So I just want you to start thinking. And if you don't want to share, that's okay. If you do want to share, I'd love to help you. Okay. Or maybe you're going to teach us something, right? I love it when we all come together. Good evening, LaVey. I sent you a message. Good evening, Tracy. So I want you to think about, where are those papers? And then I want you to think about the digital. If you're putting them in digital and you're putting them on Excel or a CSV or a Google Doc, what's your system? How do you know that you message these people on Friday and then you're going to follow the blessing method and then 2 days later, right? So on Friday, so Sunday, Monday, you're going to reach back out. How do you know that you've done that when it's on a sheet when it's on Excel, when it's on paper? How do you know? So I want you to think about that, or if it's in a notebook. And then how do you know that you're going to follow up 2 days after that? And how do you know you're going to follow up a week later, 3 weeks later, take a break for the 2 to 3 months and then start again? What is your system? What's your organization? What is your process so that you don't procrastinate when it comes time to reaching back out? So I will say, I've been a top leader. I've had a lot of people that I've worked with, and a lot of times we're so excited right after that event that we message everyone once because we just know they had a good chit chat with us. They loved our sample, whatever, and they're going to book or they're going to, fill out the survey or whatever. And then we don't hear from them. And then we wait because we got busy. It was Christmas. It was Halloween. It was Valentine's. It was Easter. It was spring break. It snowed. It rained, whatever, life. And then we don't follow up for 6 months, or we don't follow up until we have a big bill to pay or something, or we don't follow up until we want to get to the next level. And now what happens? We feel awkward and we don't know what to say. So I know that this happens in the real world because I know it happened to me, and I know that it happened to other people that were in my space. So I'm asking you, what is your system? Like, how do you know? So Melissa has reminders. Good. And then what if with the reminder, you don't do it though? Do you reset the reminder, right? So the reason I'm bringing this up, guys, and I'm not picking anyone, is I want you to think of these little details. So we can set alarms. Trust me, I have alarms going off all day on my phone to remind me of stuff. But if I hit stop or I hit, pause, then what did I get it done? It doesn't mean I did it. So if you're going to set reminders, I would say that it's super, super important that you have it written somewhere else that or that you put it on your Plan My Timesheet, right? PlanMyTimesheet.com. It's the system that I created so we never miss anything, and put them on there so you never miss out. Okay, Melissa says, for now, until I implement a better plan, you know what? As you go, you'll start seeing, oh my gosh, I missed out on this. Or you'll start saying, this is working really good. Reminders in Google Tasks until I get my systems in place on Beauty Biz Hub. Yes, we got to get you set up. All right, so good. So I'm glad that people are thinking. What I don't want you to have are what I call potholes. That's an area that costs you time and money, okay? So if we're fumbling around our office, we don't know where things are, we don't know how to do something, that's going to cost us time and money, okay? So that was the first thing. The second thing I want to talk to you about is, what are your steps in your office? So if I were to come into your office and you were going to say to me, Erica, I want you to go and put these 10 new leads into, for example, your Beauty Biz Hub. How would you know to tell me how to do that? Okay. Or maybe you say, Erica, I want you to go into my email system and I want you to send out this email only to the people that I sent books to for the holiday. How would I know how to do that? Okay. And the reason I'm asking this is sometimes we think of our business as just that we need to know it. But as your business grows, you're probably going to bring on an assistant or a helper or someone, even virtually, and they need to know the steps. So what I would encourage you to do, I'm going to give away some of these tonight. So these are what I use in my office, and they typically have a Google Doc, and it has little check marks on them. And it's like, step 1, do this, step 2, and it's very detailed. Step 1, log into blank. Here is the username. Here is the password. This is my security question, right? If you would like to send an email, you will go to this. You will click this and click this. Now you will do this. It is like a recipe for the most basic beginner because you need those steps. So we would have these in my office. And the reason why they're in this is because it's very important to me that we do not skip steps. So we would have dry erase boards. So let's say that the red one was how to send an email. Okay. So the paper would slip in here. Okay. And then my assistant would have a dry erase and she would check off as she went. Now, a lot of times my assistants would tell me, I don't have to do it anymore. And that's when we start feeling too comfortable. We skip steps. Even myself, I would skip steps. So it's very important, I think, that we always look down, even if we're not checking them off anymore, because it's been a year, that we just make sure that we have them. Because sometimes skipping one step can make a big difference in your business. And then you're probably going to have one, how to enter a new client. right? So maybe you have multiple systems. So maybe you're putting them into your Beauty Biz Hub, right? And maybe that automation is going straight over to your mailbox program and it's going to spit out that thank you, right? And what if you need to edit, put the information now into your back end office because you're repping for a brand and you need to put in all of your orders so that your company sends reminders on your behalf when they're running low. So all of those things should be on what to do with a new client. It should also be what to do with a new team member if in your team member, a team building situation. Okay. So making sure that you have your steps and they're very crystal clear, like you're explaining it to like a 5-year-old. That's how you want it to be. And you're not demeaning anyone, not doing any of that. But if somebody doesn't know your system, it is good if you would say, like, log into this website. Here is my username. Here is the password. Here is the security question. Now go to the tab on the far right that says this. You know, it's much easier that way. You can help people to get more things done and help you if you give them that information. But if you keep it all in here all the time, what's going to happen? How will you ever grow your business? Okay. Any questions on that? So I recommend having these. I like these. They're thicker. I know they sell them at the Dollar Tree, but those aren't so thick. So I like these a lot. Does anyone else use this system? With a nice dry erase marker. All right. My other thing that's going to help you to stop procrastinating is, again, with the organization, is to have a clipboard, okay, or a folder with a binder clip, something that is in your face, right? So if we put it in a pretty folder and we put it on a shelf, it's out of sight, out of mind, okay? It could be with a magnet, you know, the little clippy magnets. Maybe your door to your office is a metal door and you can clip it, right? You could put it on maybe your door to your garage. You could put it somewhere with a clippy. Okay. So this one says birthday. Okay. So as you know, I have a birthday program. Okay. You can go to blessingmethod.com and all my programs are there. Okay. So birthdays are very important and you can make a lot of money off of it if you have a strategy. Now, the focus is staying top of mind and blessing others, right? But you need to know who you send out birthday cards to. You need to know, right? Do you have their email? Do you have the right address? Did you text them a follow-up, right? So I encourage you to print out your monthly birthday list, okay? So all of the people, so you're going to print out, now I would print out for March, right? So I'd have March here. See, to March. I didn't want to put it here because I don't want to give out people's personal information, you know? Okay. So February would still be there, right? So you're going to look down every time someone messaged you and said, oh, thank you so much for the birthday card. I really appreciate it. And then you're going to go with the strategy, right? My strategy of how you're going to now book them. And I use this fancy highlighting system, right? So look at this. How cute is this? There's yellow. And I'm talking like a baby. Blue and pink. Hey, those are my new branding colors, guys. All right. So that was just a fluke. Okay. So I just highlight when I know that they received it. Okay. Then I mark, right, that if they booked their special birthday session with me or if they ordered, I keep track on that list. So now we're coming to the end of February. I can easily see, and there was 37 people who had birthdays in February. How come I only heard from 7 people? So what do? I'm going to go to Facebook. And I'm going to do a voice clip, right? And I'm going to say, hey, it's Erica. Obviously, you know that, or whatever I would say, whatever you say. I just want to make sure that you received your birthday card that I sent you in the mail. I just want to make sure I have the right address. Please let me know. Okay, so then I'm going to put a little mark. So send text on or sent voice clip VC on February 25th at 8 p.m. Okay, so I keep track. Everything is on that one piece of paper. Okay. Now, that piece of paper, let me tell you what's going to happen. That piece of paper stays there, and I'm going to put the next month over it. Why? Because it has been proven since I've been doing this birthday system that 4 to 6 weeks after, sometimes 8 weeks after that you sent that birthday card, they're going to reach out to you. And the only way I can figure this out is because they put the cards up on the mantle or at their office or on the fridge. And after 4 to 6 or 8 weeks, they're like, I guess I should probably take them down. When they take the card down, they look at it again. They think, oh, how sweet. Erica loves me, blah, blah. Oh, shoot. And she asked me to text her when I got it. And she's got goodies for me. Let me do that now. So what you want to do is keep track of all those people who responded, right? So you're going to keep your February's there. You've got your March. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? So that's kind of like my birthday system in a nutshell, right? There's more to it, but obviously I just want you to know having a clipboard, something like that where you can easily go in there. The other one is another clipboard that's your to-do. So, I do planmytimesheet.com. That's where I learned different strategies when I was recovering from my third brain injury. And I show you the live example with my coaching client, how I showed her while she's busy working a full-time job, she could start working her business in between there. I showed her how she could do trainings in the car, showed her pockets of opportunities. You can watch the video. But there's an editable Canva template on there where you can edit this. So basically, the concept of this to-do list is for your life and for your business is that you write down what you need to get done. But when you go to the next day, you're going to look, oh, let's see, on Tuesday, I never did go to the grocery store. So do we just never go to the grocery store? No, we put it on Wednesday. Nothing ever leaves your Plan My Timesheet until it's done or it doesn't matter anymore, okay? So maybe you decided you were going to go get your tattoo removed. I don't know. So you put tattoo removal on there, okay? So maybe you have to call places, but you're hesitant. So just keep it on there until you decide you're not going to do that anymore. Does that make sense? So the reason for it is we're going to get all this stuff out of our noggin and onto a paper because, as I said when I started, we procrastinate because things feel heavy. Things feel heavy. So if we can get it out of our noggin and write it down. Okay, I got to book airline tickets. So this was my thing today. I had to book airline tickets. I had to book a hotel. I had to book a rental car. Okay. Had to follow up with a wedding, have to follow up for my shower. And I have to make sure everything's good to go for the workbook for next week. Right. And I had to send out a reminder to some special people who did not join the workshop who I think would be a great fit. So I had to do these things today, right? Now, if I kept it all in my noggin, I would be like, whoa, this is too much. And then again, I'd be wasting time going online to Macy's and Amazon and shopping. Okay. So get it out of your noggin onto the paper and write it out. And it doesn't have to be pretty, but the Canva template, you can edit it and make it pretty. You can have it bound. Maybe you don't want to use my system. That's okay. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I just want you to use something. And I feel like it's a really good system because if all you do is write to-do lists and you never take over, like what you don't do today, you never put it onto the next page, you didn't get it done, right? So what's going to happen? Maybe you have to call your accountant or get your taxes done. And because you wrote it down, you think you did it. But if you didn't get to check it off, it's not done. So keep writing it on that paper until you finally complete it and then you can celebrate. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? All right, let me see what's going on over here. All right. I really like those folders. That's a really awesome idea. Yippee. Yay. Denise, she loves the clear folders. Many uses. They absolutely are. Yes, yes. Hello, Mary. And Tracy said it makes sense. Awesome. Okay. So any questions on anything in particular where you feel like, oh my gosh, Erica, this is too much, what other tips can I give you for your office? Or maybe it's just life in general that you want help with. Maybe there's too much school paperwork. Maybe there is too many bills. Well, stop having the paper come. I can tell you that. Make everything digital. Make it all digital for that and use QuickBooks. That's a big one. I don't know if I have a coupon code for that, but get it on a coupon code, let me tell you, because it can be a little expensive. But I do use QuickBooks for all my businesses, and you link them to your bank accounts, okay? And so what happens is whenever you charge your card, so like I just bought airline tickets, okay? So some of them were business, some of them weren't, right? So it's going to ask me, is this business or whatever? And then it just makes a whole log and it makes a profit and loss statement for you. It makes your accountant's job it's part of me so much easier, so much easier. And you can use the app to track your miles. Listen, some of you are delivering stuff to people and you're not tracking the miles to get there, to get back. What about your doctors? Like it depends on what kind of health insurance and all that stuff. But for me in America, I was able to take the miles off when I took the kids to the doctors or I went to the doctor. So there's a lot of different things you can use the mileage for. So what questions do you guys have for me? And I'm going to do some giveaways. I forgot to tell you. First, to tell you about my workshop that's coming up. So while you're thinking of your questions, let me tell you what's coming up shortly, like next week. So please do not snooze on this. You are going to kick yourself. You are going to kick yourself if you missed out on this. Okay. So maybe you know, maybe you don't know. I don't know that I have been virtual for 16 years. Okay. I figured it out myself and I had to come up with systems and tracking and all kinds of stuff in order for it to go smooth. Did it go smooth the first time? Absolutely not. It was a disaster in so many ways, but then I learned so much that I was able to tweak and then perfect it. And that's what I'm going to teach you next week. It's 5 days. So think of it like a boot camp is what it's going to be like. Okay. So let me share my screen so I can show you. I have 2 workshops. This is my new series that's coming out. Okay. So we're going to do these 2. So the one, if you go to the far right, and says step-by-step 5-day workshop, how to hold successful online parties without sending samples. So I'm going to teach you how to do this during the 5 days. So if you're ready to learn my proven scripts, strategies, and tracking and AI and more for holding successful virtual online parties that result in massive sales, again, because I've been virtual 16 years and I mastered this way before the pandemic when a lot of people were scrambling. Okay. So this is going to be March 3rd through 7th on Zoom. You can also have, well, you will also have lifetime access to the replay and the workbooks. Okay. Then I have my Canva. So this is Canva made simple. You're going to make lead magnets, freebies, marketing materials, ebooks, QR codes, even use AI to create your social media content and more. And that is a 2-day workshop, but you can get them both. Okay. And it's lifetime access. Now, listen, there is truthfully, I'm not making this up to try to sell you anything. I'm just telling you there's only a few slots left because it's on Zoom. And the whole purpose of the workshop is so we can work. You're going to get it done. You're going to log in. I can show you, okay, click here, click here. You're going to work. You're going to do it as we are doing it together. If your brain works that way. If your brain doesn't, you're going to have the workbook. And if you just want to take notes and come back later, you can do that. But there's only a few slots left. And like I said, we are starting on March 3rd for the virtual one, how to hold successful virtual events. No samples are being sent out and you're going to have massive sales. And then we have the Canva workshop that's coming. So 90, I don't know what the percentage is. So only one person is just taking Canva. Everyone else, and that's because her business isn't that type of business where she would have an event. But for most of you who are watching me right now, you do have a business where you can have a consultation or have an online party or an online session or even a workshop, and I can show you exactly what to do. Think about it. You don't have to leave your home. I do have pants on, okay? I'm saying maybe you wanted to be on your pajama bottoms. You wouldn't have to leave. You'd save so much more time. And if you look at my video that I made on Saturday when I was at the music conference, I talked about making things easy for your clients and your potential clients. And that's the one reason why the malls aren't here anymore is because it wasn't easy. We had to get in our car. We had to get dressed, put our makeup on. We get the kids together, get in the car, drive there. You have to have gas money, right? You go to the mall, figure out what you want. Do they have it? Oh my gosh, now I got to go to another store across town, load the kids back up. Now they're hungry. Now you got to stop at McDonald's, whatever. Like it costs a lot more money when you leave the house. So it wasn't convenient. So I'm going to teach you how you can make it convenient. Now, if you're like, Erica, I really don't want to do parties. Maybe you just want to have a one-on-one. It's still the same strategy because you have to get that person to show up. Okay. So I'm going to teach you all of those strategies. All right. So let me know if you have any questions. If you're already in, say I'm in. Say I am in. Dwayne, I hope to see you there. Tracy, hope to see you there. I think LeVay, I hope to see you there. Let me see. I think everybody else who's watching is already registered. Let me see. Melissa's registered. Anne's registered. Denise is registered. Let me see. Going down there. Mary's registered. All right. So hope to see you guys there. Okay. So that's simplygrowmybusiness.com. Simplygrowmybusiness.com. Yay. Yes. Our next works, yes, they are. Everything is recorded. You will have lifetime access in your portal and you will have lifetime access to the workbook. So you can always go back and rewatch it. Maybe you come to 2 of them and you can't make the rest. You can always go back and watch them. Okay. Yeah. Yay. I'm glad you guys are in. Woo. All right, I'm excited. All right, who wants some prizes? Who wants some prizes? Don't forget, go to my business page or my personal and hit the share button. Share this onto your wall. All right. If anyone joins simplygrowmybusiness.com and they put your name in and you also join, you are going to get a chance for some fabulous prizes. I think I'm up to date on all my prizes. Sorry, there was a little delay. I got distracted with my babies being here for Christmas. Okay. All righty. So I got a special prize that I have not done in 5 years. 5 years. All right. So y'all ready? This is something to do with your office. With your office. Okay. So I'm going to the bottom and I'm going to top. Okay. Who is it? All right. And all right, so what this is, Anne, is that you're going to have a special session with me, okay? And we're going to be virtual, right? And you're going to show me on the phone and show me around your office and stuff. And you're going to tell me what areas you want to improve. And then I'm going to give you suggestions on how you can improve it. And you also have a $25 gift card. So you can buy any of those things that you might need off of Amazon. So you'll get that after our session. Okay. So that is going to be to get your office organized in case it's not. All right. And if you know what, if you're like, you know what, Erica, my office is already organized. Maybe you just need help with your personal makeup or something like that. I'm happy to help with that. But I would hopefully it's the office because that's my jam. All right. Do you like it? Do you love it? What do you like? Do you like it? Is that a cool prize? Is that a cool prize? All right. Michelle, I'm hoping to see you at our event that's coming up next week as well. I think this will benefit you. And this is how to hold virtual online events that result in massive sales with no samples. Listen, we are friends. There's no embarrassing. It's not recorded. It's just me and you. Don't say that. Don't say that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun time. All right. Okay. So, or actually, Anne, if you don't want that, do you want to pass that to someone else who is live right now? And then I will give you something else, maybe. Let's see. Or would you like to keep it? It's like that suitcase. What's that suitcase game? Is that the suitcase game where you get to keep the suitcase or pass it along? You know that with Howie Mandel, the suitcases? You know what I'm talking about? Maybe I'm wrong, and that's not even how the game works. All right, I'll wait for Anne to tell me. Do you want to keep it or pass it? Tell me if you want to keep it or pass it. Let's see. Let's see what she says. All right. Deal or no deal. That's what it's called. Deal or no deal. But do you get to choose? Do you get to pass your suitcase, or how does you just get to? How does the thing work? I don't even know how it works. All right, Anne, where'd you go? She might want to go claim her prize and doesn't even know I'm giving her another shot. Let's see. Oh, okay. She said deal or no deal, and I need to keep it. All right, so she's keeping it. All right. Okay. All right. So, y'all ready for the next one? Y'all ready for the next one? Okay. All right. Let me get it down and then, okay. Now, wait, hold on before I do it again. And if you win again, we're going to pass it to the next person, okay? Because I want to make it fair, okay? All right. Tracy! Hello, Tracy. All right. So, Tracy, would you like to add to your collection? So, you have a social media audit with me and $50 blessing method gift card. All right. You still need to let me know what we're doing with the rest of those gift cards, right? So you have a social media audit. So let me know whenever you're ready for that. So please claim your prizes, ladies, in the next 24 hours. And then when you're ready, Tracy, what I do is I go through your social media with you. And I will say, I would recommend to change this, edit this, link this. Let's look at maybe you're not on Alignable. Let's get you on Alignable. Maybe your Instagram needs help or TikTok. So I'm going to look at your social media for you. It's about 30 to 45-minute session. Okay. Would you like to keep that, or would you like to pass that to somebody else? So let me know, and we'll do one more. Hey, and Michelle came on. I wasn't just singling you out. I had just went through the list of everyone that was on here before you said that. I was saying almost everyone is coming to the workshop, which I'm so excited. And the people I saw in here who weren't on the workshop, I was telling them why I think that they should come. So I don't want you to feel like I singled you out. I was singling lots of people out. No, I'm just kidding. All right. You want to keep it? You want to keep it? All right. Let's see. I think she wants to keep it. All right. Y'all ready for the next prize? The next prize, type a Y if you're ready for the next prize. I have not, let me see. I don't even know if I've given this one out before, but I have one personally, and I feel like $1,000,000 when I pull this thing out of my purse and I get to use it. So I feel like, man, I'm really a CEO because I have this one thing. Oh, and it's upstairs. Otherwise, I would get it for you. Okay. All right. She's keeping it. All right. So you ready, guys? All right. Hold on, down and then up. Okay, so wait, hold on. Wait, let me take this. Where'd it go? I can't get, let me get this one off. Okay, so hold on. Tracy, if you win again though, or Ian, we're going to give it to someone else, okay? All right. Melissa. All right, do you know what this is? It is a customized, really nice, fancy pen with the name of your business on it. It's black and gold and it's heavy, and you will feel like $1,000,000 when you pull that out to sign your credit card slip at Macy's or TJ Maxx or whatever. So I just need you to claim it, and I need you to tell me the name of your business. All right. And thank you for saying that. I've helped you through your journey. I appreciate that. Do you guys know that when Melissa and I met on social media, that she did not have a business, but she invested in herself, and she came to my 5-day boot camp, success boot camp, and she decided she was going to restart the business that she had. And now she already has clients on the books. I'm so proud. She traveled to Jamaica to get my autograph, me and Textori's autograph. Like, this is cool. And she's coming back in May for the Women's Entrepreneur Retreat. This is a lady who's doing big things because she's investing in herself and in her growth. And for sometimes it's hard for some of us to do that. Okay. There's a story I told you that I followed this coach for a while, and I was like, I can't spend money on myself. I can't do it. What if I'm not smart enough? Because I have 3 brain injuries and dyslexia. What if I am successful? What if I can't maintain it? Right. So one day she had it for $1. That's all I thought it was worth, was $1. Okay. The next year I spent $20,000 with her, and I made over $20,000 just from doing that. And it went up from there. But I had to invest in myself because, like Ava, Dr. Ava Eagle Brown, she was on our Your Daily Boost 365 podcast. I hope you guys will all go back and watch that latest episode and see what she talked about, investing in herself. If she didn't, nobody else was going to. So if you're struggling with clients, it may be that you're just taking all this free stuff, but you're not really investing in yourself, meaning putting the time on your schedule. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to do this, right? When you put money into something, you will be amazed at what happens. There is actually a concept, okay, that if you give someone something free, they won't be as successful. When someone invests money in something, they will be more successful because they value it more. So think about that. So if you're giving away tons of stuff that's free in your business and you're not seeing a return on it, it's because the people don't see the value in spending money. Okay. So they're just like, I'm just going to get this free. Okay. I'll go to the next person. You have to show people that you are worth it, right? And that you're there to serve them. And I'm telling you, I can see it. The people who invest with me, I can see the difference, and it's proven. And it's actually a real concept, a proven scientific thing, but I don't know who did the scientific proof. I have to Google that for you guys. Okay. So I will be back here tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern with more tips and prizes for you. And then I will skip Thursday because I have an event that I'm doing, a private event. And I'll be back on Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern. So I will be giving away prizes. If you registered for the event that's taking place on starting on Monday, I made you cute little graphics that you can post on your social media so that people will see that you are investing in yourself. This is good for your business. Everyone go and look at Anne. Anne is on here now. Anne posted. This is what her name looks like. I want everyone to go be friends with Anne. This is her name. Go to her profile. She posted the little graphic I made her. And you know what? Even if her clients don't hit the like button or love, they're seeing it. They're seeing it. And they're going to be like, my gosh, that is the beauty gal that I want to do business with, because she is investing in herself to make her business better. So I always try to help people out when they take my courses, so that I want you guys to shine, right? And I want people to see that you are investing in yourself. Okay. And again, if anyone joins you because you messaged them or they saw that, you get prizes. All right. I love you guys. If you need that link, if you need anything, please private message me or check your email. See you later. Bye. Thanks.